Kailey, how does Nikki Haley need to do in New Hampshire to keep this on the rails?
Well, theoretically, guys, she needs to perform pretty strongly in New Hampshire after coming in third in Iowa, which was the first real contest of this Republican nomination race. It does seem that she and some of her surrogates, though, are trying to lower the bar ahead of this primary on Tuesday. Governor Chris Sununu of New Hampshire has said they really just need a strong second place showing. She, in a CNN town hall last night, also suggested she needed to perform strongly. So it seems that they aren't trying to set the bar at outright winning in New Hampshire. And perhaps recent polling is the reason why. There's a daily Suffolk University poll that is running. In today's, Trump is polling at 52% and Haley at 35%. So she is 17 points behind, and that's a pretty wide gulf to close in just a handful of days.
Right. So I guess what constitutes a win? Is it by how much she beats DeSantis, or is it by how much range she is within Trump?
It's probably more so, Alex, how close she can get to Trump in the Granite State, knowing that the makeup of the demographic of voters here is quite different than in Iowa. A lot of independents, a lot more moderates that could trend in Haley's direction. She could even potentially see Democratic crossovers. If she's close to DeSantis, that would probably be pretty problematic for her, because DeSantis in this latest polling is all the way down at 6%. So that certainly wouldn't be a good sign. Keep in mind here, DeSantis is really not putting that much effort into New Hampshire. Yes, he and his super PAC, Never Back Down, are doing some events there, but they've shifted a lot of their staff and resources to South Carolina to try and compete more strongly with Nikki Haley in her home state.
What's a win for Nikki Haley in South Carolina?
Well, theoretically, guys, she would like to win that state, as she has served as governor of that state. But the problem is there, she also is significantly behind Trump in the polls. And the average on 538, she is more than 20 points below him. And that primary is on February 24th. Super Tuesday is just a few weeks later on March 5th. And if you're Team Trump, you would like to win in South Carolina and effectively at that point have the nomination locked up by Super Tuesday. If Nikki Haley can't win in New Hampshire or in South Carolina, then it's very hard to see how she has a path to the nomination. And the same thing goes for Ron DeSantis.